the New York adventure actually starts now. We have 36 hours here to spend in New York. Now, we're going to be ramming as much in, and I had a prerequisite for Brianna, who's my daughter, if anyone doesn't know, that we have to do things that we haven't done before, and we have to do them together, and we only have one day to do them. So you want to tell them what we're doing today?
So we're going to a diner today, somewhere we've never been.
Breakfast diner, yep.
And then we're going to go to... Where are we going? We're going to go to Times Square.
Times Square. We're also going to go to basketball. Yeah. We're going to be going and seeing the New York Knicks. Never seen a basketball game. Exactly. We're going to be going to the
Maybe
ball.
An escape room, a steakhouse.
Escape room as well. We're going to Times Square. We're going to Central Park. Anything else we haven't done? Oh, actually, we're also catching up with, of course...
and we're seeing the Ghostbusters.
Oh, yes! We're going to go see the Ghostbusters, where they actually filmed, where they had their... What was it? The fireplace. So we're going to go there for the first time. We're just trying to ram as much. We are meeting a friend later on today as well. It's going to be a little bit of fun of daddy-daughter time. Because, of course, tomorrow we're flying down to Orlando for me to present at VidCon and PodFest. We're going to be having some fun down in Orlando. But today, I'm really looking forward to it. And seriously, we touched down yesterday after, what, 24 hours of flying? Long time. It was raining and it was miserable. Look at the weather today. Let's have a look. This is going to be awesome. So as I was explaining to Brianna, we chose this diner online by just having a look at the closest diners, and so far this one is missing an N in its sign, so this may not have been the best choice of mine, but we're going to follow up with it. So it's a dyer.
What is it called?
Dyer. That was actually better than I thought it was going to be. The sign wasn't working, but the food was great. The people were great. I would highly recommend that. You a bit chilly, sweetheart?
Just a little bit.
So just so you know, we're not really used to this cold. In Perth, the coldest it gets to is around about 3 degrees at night, middle of the night, middle of winter. And today, well, I suppose most of the people in New York won't say it's cold. How cold this thing is today? 10?
Yeah, it's like...
We know that's not cold, but for us it's cold.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, it's like a warm day today. It's like, oh, really?
It's double for us.
Is it?
Decided to give the museum a try, the 9/11 Memorial. So we've never been here before, so pretty easy to get in. Should be rather an interesting experience as well. We just finished in the 9/11 museum, the actual memorial, and I have to admit, we weren't planning on going there, but goodness me, be prepared to have your heartstrings pulled. I thought I actually knew really what happened, but as soon as I actually sat in some of the rooms and listened to some of the people who were just facing some of the challenges, saying goodbye to their loved ones, that was
very sad. Very
extremely sad. If you can get here, definitely get in there. The lines, get in here early because you can actually get down there pretty quick. Allow between 2 and 3 hours. We took around about an hour and a half because, to be honest, I actually had enough of it in the end. But worthwhile doing it. See, the one thing that made it real. Going to that, like real in your face. Heard the people, saw the impact real. And mate, that was full on. Oh. Let's get to Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I think it's maybe that one. I think it might be it forever. We stumbled across a Ghostbusters. This is bringing back my childhood, by the way. This is just something for Dad.
Oh my God, it is.
Ghostbusters done. I feel good now, actually.
Yeah.
Go and see my childhood memory, I suppose, of one of the movies that, of course, naturally I grew up with because I'm old. Now, where to now?
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Times Square, and she wants to go shopping at Abercrombie and Fitch. I think we need to find a cab, sweetheart. No, we can get out here. That's easy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's easy done. Easy. Thank you. One thing I've noticed about New York, I can't help but look up.
Yeah, that's nice doing.
We look like tourists, like you wouldn't believe. Apart from the vlogging camera, my backpack, the Australian accent, and everything else, I suppose. We just continue looking up. Like today's a beautiful day. The buildings here are beautiful. So Abercrombie and Fitch, of course, has obviously been done, and my lovely daughter has ended up breaking the bank again. But the jet lag's starting to hit me, sweetheart.
Yeah.
It's 12:30, just starting to hit me. So when you know what time it is then, if jet lag hits your father?
Wait, what?
What time is it when jet lag hits your father?
Lunchtime.
Coffee time.
Oh,
Not lunch, more food.
lunchtime for me.
No, that's lunchtime exactly right, but I've got to find, hopefully, Greg's coffee. Hopefully. Gregory's coffee. Doesn't take a lot to make me happy. Gregory's coffee. It's pretty awesome, especially when you're jet lagged. 14 hours of trying to makes it a little bit difficult. Oh, what's that?
No thanks.
I'm glad she doesn't drink coffee. Our next stop, of course, is going down to Times Square. We're meeting Coops, who's actually come across and saying hello, and then we've got the escape room. We've got a couple of things to do in Times Square, but we're trying to find out where it is, just past the Rockefeller Center. Briette's cracking her back, getting prepared for the escape room. That's Coops, by the way, in the back corner, one of our things. Now, question though, just before we go in here, I'm not very good at these at all. So I'll be following you.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the person who's going to be running this?
I reckon we're teamwork.
Yeah.
We're gonna,
You want to tag team? I'm following.
nail it.
We have 60 minutes to get through that. Do you think we'll succeed?
Okay, yes. No, but we'll try.
I'll get some cameras.
If you don't mind, can we take a picture for our social media?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. 45 seconds. There we go. 45 seconds.
There's more people do it.
Yeah. What? One extra person?
And we're disadvantaged because, you know, we're Australian. So.
But I know if Coops wasn't here, we wouldn't have solved that.
We would be like,
We would not. We would not.
Where's
We
the
spent.
door? We wouldn't even bloody open the door. I had to lock
We
it.
spent, it was a 60-minute, we spent probably around about the first 12 minutes trying to find the first clue, which was opening a door, which wasn't actually even locked.
Yeah, what's the first clue?
Open the door. But we made it with 45 seconds. Highly recommend if you're down here to do some of the escape routes. But there was, how many was it? 3, 4 of them. 4 of them up there.
Yeah.
We did the easiest one, but still took us close to
That
time.
wasn't the easiest one.
Yeah, it was. 7 out of 10. It was easy. Well, it was the hardest one for us. But now we're off to get the steakhouse before, of course, we take off to the basketball later tonight. Dad got Brianna some good seats in the view. You can actually work what's happening. They were awesome seats. Brianna's happy she actually gets food served to her chair. And there's this blimp riding around which actually filmed her. So as our New York adventure comes to an end, we've got to get Five Guys here to have my daughter have her Five Guys fix before we head off to Orlando. And also I want a burger as well for breakfast. But as always, if anyone's got any questions whatsoever, please leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button now, and we will see you very soon in the next adventure. Really looking for this burger. Just
Same.